Oh, look at that. I'm going to put my seat down a bit and get ready to cliff out. I can film my own death.
Let me tell you a story.
Alright pinners, how are we? Hope everyone is well. We've got the Idiot's Guide to the Off-Piste of Llandegla tomorrow, which is obviously this vlog. Yesterday I was out with Sonny, massive ride round Cannock, and he's amazingly super fit again, and he really tired me out. So I've come here back to Cryo Zone where I got frozen last time. I think you hopefully remember seeing me go in that sort of minus 93 degrees. It's like cryogenic chamber. But this time I'll just flip the camera. As you can see, I've got these like blow up massage things on my legs, and what they do, it's like they've got super amazing amount of pressure going up and down your legs in 8 separate chambers, and it massages away. I mean, proper massage, like a sports massage, where it does actually hurt a bit. So and for anyone who's had a proper sports massage, it's got to hurt to work. So apparently these will make it so that I can ride my bike and I haven't got tired legs tomorrow. So let's see if it works. Right, so we've got here, it's 10 o'clock. There was talk of this place being shut last night on their website, on Llandegla's website, because of the snow, which as you can see isn't that bad right now, but it'd be a lot worse up the tops. Introduce you to Doos, my friend Chris, also aka Doos. He's back on a bike for the first time in ages, which is mint. And we have the chap behind us, Gareth, and his old chap. Gareth's looking a little bit worried about these conditions, but we've told him we've done like a 10-mile walk here before, haven't we?
It was a proper walk, wasn't it?
Yeah. How deep was it then?
Oh, it was a good foot of snow, I think it was, wasn't it? And yeah, carried bikes on our backs for quite some time, and didn't do a massive amount of riding, but still a good laugh, wasn't it? Yeah,
so let's get out, meet Gareth and his old chap, and then get kitted up with lots of winter gear.
Maybe get out sometimes to be able to plot your entire life, remember what you did.
Yeah. Right then chaps, do you want to introduce yourself to the other pinners?
Hi, my name's Gareth Evans.
You're local, aren't you? Johnstown, is it?
Yeah, Johnstown, which is about 5 miles away from you.
Yeah. And you ridden here for a long time?
Yeah, I used to ride here before it was a trail centre.
Yeah.
Used to train for cross-country events when I was, what, 12?
Yeah.
12. Going up to the age of 16, and then it kind of like died off. Got back into it when I was an apprentice.
Yeah.
And then Enduro came on the scene, done a few seasons of that. And then children came along.
Yes.
That changes everything.
Ruined everything. Get rid of them, I say. I'm going to get rid of mine.
Yeah. But yeah, slowly getting back into it.
Sound. And what about the old chap? Do you want to introduce yourself?
That's the old
the old fella.
I'm Gareth Studd.
Right, yeah.
Basically, I've been a roadie all my life.
Yeah. So you're fit then?
Well,
strong.
Yeah. And once my son took up mountain biking,
yeah,
I got myself a mountain bike and thought, well, yeah, really enjoy it. Yeah.
Great fun, isn't it?
We've been everywhere over South Wales, up to Scotland, in Alethan.
Yeah.
And it's all through him, really.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we're going today on, this is going to be an off-piste ride up over the mountains.
Yeah.
And you're going to basically show us what, I mean, I've done this stuff, but I get a bit lost around here. I know some of it, but it'd be nice to be with somebody who knows where they're going and knows the sensitive sites where we're not meant to be going.
Yeah.
So we'll get kitted up and then get on the trail. So let's talk about Doos' new bike here, and the reason this is worth talking about is it's a Trek Fuel 9.9, is it?
EX 9.9, yeah.
And you got it, I put it out there, anyone got a bike for my mate, and I think it's called ADC. I'll put it on screen now, but it's like a Facebook group, and this chap basically buys and sells second-hand bikes. Check it out, because obviously it's nice as Brexit is looming, to maybe get things at a bit more of a bargain.
Yeah, save a few quid, and it's absolutely...
And what did you pay for this? This is a 2018 one, isn't it?
Yeah, 29-inch Fuel EX 9.9, built up with a couple of nice bits. I think I paid £2,700 for it.
Yeah, and it is like new, isn't it?
Worth every penny. A lot of bike for the money.
I love it when mates get new bikes,
yeah.
It's great. So we're basically starting at the main area, aren't we? And then going up the main climb and then turning out the gate left, to put it simply. God, winter has just suddenly come upon us, hasn't it?
I another shit out of all of you with my squeaky brakes.
And mine are the same today, mate. We're going up the mountains there.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to be. So we've turned left off this trail here, sort of up that long climb, and now we're on to, in a minute, off-piste territory. So now we are officially off-piste. We've come off that track and we are going up the track kind of to the left of the climb of Llandegla, heading up. When you can see what's ahead of you, you head towards some masts. Getting a few little drifts and quite hard to keep momentum. I'm blowing. This is quite a tough climb in the summer. This is the bit that's tough. Try and get through. Getting up there. Here we go. That's the line. Here we are at the mast. As you can see, that white thing up ahead of us. You just see the railings, hopefully. And I've got this track that goes around the back of it. Right, if you want to know about the kit today, because I pulled out all the stops with this weather, start at the top, obviously got the bell lid, but underneath it I've got one of these skull caps. Glasses are alright, they get a bit of drizzle on them and a little bit steaming, but alright so far. I've got the 3-layer waterproof ion jacket on with a craft merino wool underlayer on. These gloves, got the ion gloves, and I've put the plastic mitt, the cover things over, which I've never used before. Going down, as usual, Sax underwear, don't wear the undershorts, just use the Happy Bottom bum butter. And something different, I'm using the ion trousers for the second time. First time I was too hot in them. Now these aren't waterproof, but I covered them in Nick Wax last night, and so far my bum's dry. And I got the ion shoes, using these sealskins don't keep your feet dry for ages socks, and underneath my inner soles I've got some tinfoil, like one of them nutters you think the world's against them. So far on this climb I'm actually warm. The only bit of me that's cold, my feet are going a bit chilly, so see how I get on through the day. Go on dudes, I'll follow you. Pretty slow. So this is our first downhill. Believe it or not, about 3 or 4 years ago I did have the king of the mountain on here, me and my mate Andrew Bickley. I imagine now it's probably taken by Neil Halcrow. Good on you, Neil. Don't think I'll be getting any results today. So also the reason why it's awesome doing off-piste stuff when you got this snow, I mean you won't get me at Llandegla on days like this because you've got so many bikes down there and they're packing it all, turning the trails into ice, and it's so scary, whereas we're pretty much going through fresh snow. I think there's one track. I know I've got some squeaky brakes and it's my fault. I cleaned the bike the other night and then ended up doing something with Todd and totally forgot my new regime of disc cleaning all the rotors. Sorry about that, my fault. This is a big old deep rut. A lot of times I've crashed on this. It's so easy in the summer to go down here flat out, get carried away, get cross-rutted, and you're down. Gaz has gone off ahead. I'm following dude. I didn't fancy any heroics today. Got to be so relaxed on this stuff and really look ahead. I'm so glad also I got my winter tyre on, got the motor on the front, Martello on the back. I'm trying to overtake dudes. Can I get him? I'm so scared to come close to you. Oh my god. Get in the rut. Sorry dude. This is the trickiest bit of this trail, isn't it now? And you got some real big deep holes that hopefully won't be hidden. Oh, I can see ground. Oh my god. I nearly went there as well. Another thing worth mentioning today that I've noticed for the first time is since I went from Shimano to Crank Brothers on the pedals, in the snow with the Shimano's always had issues clipping out. No, getting my foot clipped back in because the pedals wouldn't really clear. But these got a lot more space around, you know, where you clip in. So much better. Yeah, I was getting away. Oh, oh my god. Mustn't follow all the time. You can see here, probably quite difficult to see, but these are loads of bowls. In this area you've got all these holes everywhere, and back in the Woowa, what they do, all the locals, is light fires around here, and at night time when the Germans did the bombing raids, they'd think this was Liverpool, get mixed up, drop all the bombs, nothing around here, bugger off back to Germany. 1-0 to us. Is this called the bomb hole track? Let's just call it the bomb hole track anyway. So in the summer this can be treated just like loads of jumps. Today, oh, could be a different story. Oh my god. Oh, it's slick. God, it's slick, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to have to ride this. Really relax right now. Guys, there's a question about. You know when I said I'd rather be on a hardtail? Yeah. I sort of took it back a bit then. Oh, he's down. Oh, something worth mentioning as well. I haven't talked about it. Last night's session with that like massage thing at the cryo zone. My legs feel absolutely awesome today. Like really strong. I felt a bit tired last night. I thought, oh, it hasn't worked. But yeah, brilliant. So the last time I did this downhill was testing out some specialised 2.6 tyres when we first came out. Butchers, I think. Massive hole in them. And some rocks down here. And we've got this nasty old barbed wire fence to the right of me, which really don't want to put my jacket on. Oh god, managed it. This is mint. It's cool that no one's ridden it as well, isn't it? You want to fall off the edge of here, would you? Is that a big cliff? Bloody hell, it is as well. Ah, right. Oh, look at that! I'm going to put my seat down a bit and get ready to cliff out. I could film my own death. At least everyone's brakes are squealing. So this is called the SCREE run. This is oh my god. Those rocks were super slick. This is one that's sort of borderline, is it a footpath? But asking guys, and he said never had any grief down here, been there for years, even in the summer. Said hardly anyone walks it apparently, so. Lean it into the bank. Don't want to crash, but I don't normally clip out as much as I am right now. Stay relaxed. This is one of those, I think, in the summer it'd probably hammer down here. I certainly wouldn't want to risk that right now. So you subscribers, have you got trails like this where, you know, you've got big drops to one side and it makes you a bit nervy? Let us know where they are, what they are, how you manage it. You can see now why this is called the SCREE run. Yeah, it is hard rock territory, isn't it? Whoa! I want to get that bit wrong. Thought that one had you then. They're all like, all these rocks are in like really awkward positions, aren't they? Just to catch you out. Hello, how you doing?
Hi.
You alright?
Hi, thank you.
That's like the height of irony, isn't it? She's like out on a horse and she's just looking on her phone. I'm guessing this is a very big climb now.
Yeah.
Whoa! How's it been getting back out on a bike after so long? Is it 2 years since you've ridden?
3 years, yeah. It's been great, yeah. Yeah, bit of a passenger at times down some of the downhills, but for the most part, no, it's fantastic, yeah.
What do you think you've got to work on to get back to how you used to be?
Just relax, look further ahead. And
yeah, the usuals.
Yeah, try and forget that I thought I was any good at this.
You were pretty good.
Yeah,
He's very
bit
modest,
bit
folks.
of an eye opener.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fun.
How long have you and the old chap been riding together?
God.
Roy, I will say it's Roy, by the way, in case anyone's wondering.
Well, ever since I was 11, 12, really. So
Yeah.
that'll be about 25 years.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's great to see, because like loads of the pinned viewers are father son, father daughter, mother daughter, whatever, and it's, especially with me, it gives me like hope for the future with Todd.
Yeah.
You know, because he's got his teenage years yet, which I'm dreading, but even if he goes wayward then, if we can come back to riding together, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We better go and catch Roy the boy up, haven't we? Oh, my feet, so cold. Super slippy down here, and quite rutted. Derby fell on the ball, not tensed up. I'm going to be off. Oh, big puddle. Wow. Got away now. Fair play, he knows his track pretty well. You're going well then. So I think we're on the kind of last off-piste downhill before we get to, we've done like a big circle before we get to what we call the boards, or the boardwalk, which then takes you back to the top bit of Llandegla, kind of near enough where we started off, where we came out of it, and then we finish up by going across the blue straight back to the cafe, where I cannot wait to have a butty or something lovely and a massive coffee. Back onto the road now. So this is the boardwalk now. We are, you can see all these massive blocks. What are these blocks made of, do you reckon, dudes? You wouldn't want to put them down, would you? Dudes is a landscaper, by the way. So this now is, it gets quite techie in a bit, a few holes and I don't know, some wooden bits as well, but this takes you, like I said before, across the top of Llandegla again. Now we're on the boardwalk. This is the wooden bit. Don't even think about it normally, but with it having ice on, got a massive 4-inch drop each side. So we've got this climb here that's got all these steps in it, which is very difficult, especially this first log that's got to try and get over it somehow. Yeah! Oh, I'm quite chuffed with that. The end of the boardwalks, big old climb. Certainly feel like we've done some work. It feels like we've done a lot more than,
Yeah, God knows how many miles it is.
feels like we've done about 50k, doesn't it? So that's it now, we're back at Llandegla, across there, across the blue, back to the cafe, I think in minutes, to be honest. Yes, hot food, hot drink. So clothing wise and temperature today, apart from my feet which are cold and wet, and I've been really cold at points today, brilliant. The only time I felt a bit warm was going up the first climb in between the trees. The rest of the day my temperature's been perfect. I'm dead chuffed. I'm definitely going to use these trousers more. Yeah, everything's been great. Oh my god, it's turned the lights out. When you get to this bit, it's such like a stark contrast to everything else you've been doing, isn't it? Couldn't be more opposite. You can suddenly feel drive when you actually turn the cranks. Oh, I can smell food. Oh, the best sight at the end of the ride, the van containing the dry clothes. So thanks a lot for watching this vlog. I hope you like this. Check out this route, you know, I'll be on screen now, my Strava name. Big thanks to the boys here for taking us around. That was fantastic. Till the next time, keep it pinned.